It's not about how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. Jack's always been a go-getter. Since he was a kid, he had plans to make it big, not for the sake of flashing around or showing off, but to prove that he could carve out a place for himself in this world, to be a player in the game, maybe even come out on top. As a kid, he'd trade baseball cards, eyeing the rare finds and seeing if he could flip it for a profit. It wasn't just about money, it was about the game, the strategy. Jack wasn't schooled like some of the folks that he knew, but it never fazed him. He was all guts. Like Wayne Gretzky famously said, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. But Jack knew the other side of that coin all too well. Take the shot and miss, you're the one picking up the pieces. He never backed down from the challenge, though. What Jack lacked in a safety net, he made up for with sheer will. He'd research, plan, then dive headfirst into execution. But if it were easy, everyone would be sitting pretty, right? Jack did manage to pull off some feats that most wouldn't even be able to dare to dream. Yet financial stability always seemed like a distant dream. He knew he wasn't alone in this, but he also knew some folks that made it through. And it was with his unique knack for thinking outside the box that he was determined to being one of them. But life's got a way of pushing you down. When you're down, all you wish for is the reset button. But then reality bites. Life's not a game, and there is no do-overs. Crushed by the fear and bogged down by the what-ifs, Jack found himself at a crossroads, weary and wary of what lay ahead. Resilience is defined as the capacity to recover from difficulties. It's a form of mental toughness. It involves the ability to endure and bounce back from challenges, setbacks, and failures. Resilient individuals are able to adapt to adversity and stress without lasting difficulties. They possess a strong ability to cope and overcome obstacles. Resilience was a concept Jack held close. Facing the challenges head-on and emerging stronger on the other side, Jack believed in that. He could see himself overcoming, prevailing. At least, that was his hope. A teacher who was far from athletic once put a boxing analogy in stark terms that stuck with him. So you're down. It's tempting to stay there, right? It's peaceful. No more hits, no more struggle. But do you have the courage to stand back up, to take on the fight, to keep moving forward? Well, what happened to Jack? All we know is that he got up and took a step forward.